Shalom. Call halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua Bahashim Kadash. Double honor to the elder apostles of GMF and the elders that came before them that taught us this truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity. I'm the brother Yahshua. I'm back with a quick lesson about the angels. Okay? All right? Because the angels are showing up more and more, and now they have to mix the truth with lies and try to explain it away, as does the devil. All right? He's trying to take control of the narrative because he's being exposed slowly but surely. All right? So this is Psalm 68 and 17. The chariots of the Most High are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them as in Sinai in the holy place. All right? Okay. So, let's get Psalm real quick. This is Psalm 104. Start at 1. Bless the Lord, O my soul. O Lord, my power, thou art very great. Thou art clothed with honor and majesty, who covers thyself with light as with a garment, who stretches out the heavens like a curtain, who layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters, who maketh the clouds his chariot, who walketh upon the wings of the wind. All right? Who maketh his angels spirits, his ministers a flaming fire. Maketh the clouds his chariot. All right, let's watch this. Okay, because you can't explain it away anymore. Now you have to try to take control of the narrative. All right, this is the channel called The Hill. Salaki. Let me see if I can.
Oh, that's wrong.
The Hill, all right, April 25th. Sager and Ryan Grimm. Pentagon confirms new UFO evidence. Okay, they are still calling it a UFO, but they have to come with it.
Some big news I've been waiting to bring to all of you. I want to make sure I digested all the information.
And what's new about it? It goes all the way into antiquity. All right? Let's watch these fucking heathen explain away our glory. All right?
Be having Jeremy Corbell here on the show in the next week or two to explain further, but wanted to make sure that we brought it to you. So the Defense Department, let's put this up there on the screen, has confirmed a leak video of an unidentified aerial phenomena that they say is real. Now, this is a 2019 video. Let's put this up there on the screen.
That the Pentagon says is real. Okay? So they have to acknowledge it, but they're going to explain it away at the same time. They're not going to say, well, we as Edomites are doomed because the Most High is sending his angels back in aircraft that we cannot overcome. They're not going to tell you that, which is the truth. They're going to explain it away.
This video shows 3 triangle-shaped UFOs, which were filmed from the deck of a U.S. Navy craft, which was taken with cell phone video and was reported in 2019.
Looks like the capstone of the Great Pyramid. Not saying that it is. Oh, there you going off.
And so what the Defense Department there has said in a statement to multiple news organizations said that these photos were real, that they were taken by Navy personnel. Quote, as we've said before, to maintain operation security and to avoid disclosing information that may be useful to potential adversaries, DoD does not discuss publicly the details of either the observations or the examinations of reported incursions into our training ranges or designated airspace, including those incursions initially designated as UAP being unidentified aerial phenomena. So, Ryan, just the latest things that we've seen in terms of the UFO sighting, but this one was particularly significant because it showed 3 craft flying somewhat in formation right
somewhat in
over this navy.
Like like Esau is the only one that could get his blue angels to fly in some fucking formation.
Airbase, and this is the same thing that has happened in multiple different instances of UFO sightings over other military sites, like
military sites, letting you know this is a military confrontation. This has to do with war. All right? Just like, for example, you got out in the South China Sea or out there in the Black Sea, you got these people, or for example, right over there in off the coast of Alaska, right? You got the Medes, the Russians, are playing chicken with the American ship. They're provoking each other, right? Because they're about to go to war. This is no different.
nuclear sites are always reported as ones. What's happening? Nuclear submarines are another one where this has happened. I've even seen some speculation. I don't want to, what I believe doesn't really matter. I saw an analysis in The Drive, which is a great publication, which tracks these things, where they said it could actually be proof that these are drones from a foreign enemy that are just spying on U.S. military installations. But even if it is, I mean, somebody should get to the bottom of it. And there's not a lot of inquiry.
The men of the Lord have gotten to the bottom of it, all right? And we're explaining. You motherfuckers know. You listening to us. What you're doing is this is a disinformation campaign, and we understand that.
Basically, what happens is they resign it to, these people are crackpots or something like that. When in reality, there's something very significant going on here, in my opinion.
It seems like we're seeing a lot more of it lately, and I'm.
What is that? Okay, that's because the war is about to materialize in front of your face in the third dimension.
Curious from your perspective, has been following a cell phone for longer.
Yeah,
you think it is a cell phone, so you think the activity has actually been fairly constant over how many years do you think?
Probably 68. Yeah, when was it? 1947. So since 1947, really. And look,
but now we're capturing it.
There's always been some photographic evidence, and there's been a lot of cover-ups in terms of what the government there has been saying. But one of the ones that I showed you the last time that you and I talked about UFOs was that object, which was again captured with, and that's the other thing is as high-def cameras began to get better, and you can snap a picture from a cockpit. The one leaked photo that came out showed that one object off in the side. Some people thought it was a balloon, but I think that explanation doesn't hold ground, at least from what I have seen. Allegedly, there's another photo inside the U.S. government, which is highly classified, which is just totally crazy. Much closer up, but that one hasn't leaked yet. DOD sources and others have confirmed it was real. It was made known to me that some of our coverage actually has been discussed in the DOD. That's all I can really say about that. But people are paying attention as to what exactly is going on here. And I think this is probably the most significant confirmation of a real video incident since 2017, when they just straight up released the Tic Tac object in particular. So anyway, some really cool developments. Jeremy Corbell will be here on the show to explain a little bit more. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and we will have more rides.
To explain away a little bit more what we're telling you exactly what is going on. All right? Why? Okay, because we know who you devils are. All right? This is Genesis 3:1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord power hath made. All right? We know that you're a liar. We know that the word devil means deceiver. Okay? Psalm 58:3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. All right? We know who you are. Okay? There are many accounts. Okay? There are many accounts of the chariots throughout the scriptures, throughout the ages, paintings, etc. What It's Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for. All right, because when we are delivered from Babylon the Great, right before the destruction of Babylon the Great, okay, it's going to be a strange encounter because these people have been lied to for so long. They don't believe that the chariots actually exist, even though they know they do. They don't want to believe what they're going to do is they're going to be so amazed that we're the ones getting beamed up and not them. All right, this is Revelation 11 and 12, and we'll go ahead and close out with this. All right, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither, and they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. Okay, this happens right before the destruction of Babylon the Great. In the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell. And in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000, and the remnant were affrighted and gave glory to the power of heaven. All right, we're scarcely going to be beamed up to escape the lake of fire. All right, and that's what the hopeful elect are praying for and having faith and hoping. All right, so with that, I hope that the elect were edified, and with that, we're going to say shalom.